Hey explorers, in this episode we've got a really fun, quick and simple experiment for you. All you need are a couple household items and we are going to do a demonstration that is going to blow your mind. For this experiment, the materials that you'll need are a zip-top plastic bag, sharp pencils, and water. First step is to fill your zip-top plastic bag halfway with water. I'm gonna just pour that in there. Then you want to make sure it's very well sealed. And we'll just make sure no leaks. There we go. Off to a good start. I'm not gonna lie, this experiment has me very excited to see it work and also very nervous because I've never actually done this one before. But step 2 is you're gonna take one of your very sharp pencils and we're going to jab it through the bag in a nice slow manner. Just poke it through. I'm gonna wiggle mine just a little bit just to get it through. And we're not leaking. It's not leaking. It's not leaking. This is amazing. Step 3, we're going to take another pencil and we're also going to very slowly poke it through the bag. Don't jab. It's a nice. And that's what happens when you accidentally pull the pencil back out. But I just put it back through where it was. And we're back to our leak-proof bag. Another pencil through the first part of the bag, through the second part of the bag. There we go. Tell you what, this time for pencil number 4, we're gonna go through the other way. Get a little diagonal on this one. This is just amazing me. This is really cool. Okay, last pencil. Through this side, through the other side. Okay, there we go. We have a bag with pencils through it and just water that isn't leaking out. This is so cool. So while this seems like magic, I have one very important question. Why isn't the bag bursting and leaking when we put pencils through it? It's not leaking because of something called polymers. If you want to learn more about polymers and specifics, check out our alginate gummy worms episode where we make some polymers of our own. Polymers are made up of long chains of molecules that can stretch and bend. That is what our plastic bag is made up of. And that is why poking pencils through it didn't cause it to leak. Because actually when you put the pencils through, those polymers just stretched apart and sealed themselves back around the pencil, making a seal that kept the water inside. Now, I want to see what happens when I squeeze the bag, so first I want to get myself ready for it.
Science!
So let's see what happens when we give it a squeeze. Oh! Oh! What happens when we squeeze on the bag is that we're pushing back on those polymers, causing them to stretch open and release some of the water. Maybe save the last step until you're outside on a hot day and want a little refresher. For more fun at-home experiments, subscribe to Clayton's Exploration Station on YouTube and social media. Plus, you can find worksheets for this experiment and more on our website, explorationstation.net. Now you stay dry and curious, explorers. Every time I look down, this is just cool. We're all ready, so let's see what happens when we give our bag a squeeze. It just sprays. So what happens when we squeeze our bag is we're actually pushing back against those polymers, causing them to stretch more, which is what caused a really big leak in our lab.
Clayton's Exploration Station.